This game is called Number Paddocks. To play, you'll need a 5x5 grid, which you can mark on an A3 sheet of paper. I've got a file for that online. Otherwise, you can stick to A4s together, and these edges count. So it's got to be a 5x5 grid, but because the paper's not quite big enough, these are positions for cards to go in as well. So just so you know, during the game, my wife's not cheating when she beats me. So everyone's got the numbers 1 through to 10 that they can use twice each. And the aim of the game is to make connections that add to 24. If you are successful in making a connection that adds to 24, you take all those numbers, flip them over, and they count towards your score, however many there are there. So you might have, say, an 8, 7, and a 9, and those three add to 24, so you'd score 3 points if they ended up connected. Anyway, we'll play and work it out as we go. So notice Lisa's gone here. This adds to 13, and the most I can make that connection add to is 23. So that's a smart move because it means I can't do anything there. And if I put a 10 there, Lisa can put a 1 there and then connect all 4 of them, and those 4 cards would count towards her score. So I'll shift the 10 over into the corner so it's not going to be connected to anything. So Lisa gets these points, which I'll put up there on the screen. She flips these cards and gets 4 points because there were 4 cards involved in that connection. So current score is 4 to Lisa and 0 to me. And now because they're out of the game, that 6 needs other cards to add to it to get close to 24. So it's kind of a safe move for me now, perhaps. Now, because I've seen that Lisa doesn't have a 1 left, she needs a 1 to connect all these to make 24.
So can I?
You can do something else that'll work though. Just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
So 13, 14, 24. So instead of connecting all these and adding a 1, she's only been able to capture 4 cards, but still 4 to her score. You can turn those 3 over. It's currently 8 to 0. Now 7 and 9, 16, so I need an 8 to add to there. Or I could put a 5 in here and capture all of these cards instead. It is using my only remaining 5, but here that makes 8 plus 7, 15 plus 9. So I've 4 back on the board. So it's now 8 to 4 in favour of Lisa. So 10, 14, 24. This gets another 4, which makes 12 to 4 the total. And that 10 is going to be hard to connect into 24. At the end of the game, you'll have some dead cards that won't count for anything. If I put anything there, Lisa will be able to connect it through here. So I have to put something out this way, and I know that she doesn't have a 10. But she does have a 9, so now what Lisa didn't see here is that she could have connected through this way. There's a total of 18 there with the 10 and the 2 4s. So she needs another 6 in there. So 6 would have captured her 5 cards. And now the door's open. So 6, 9, 19, 23. If I add that, that'll be 24. So I'll capture 6 cards there. Just making sure. 6, 10, 14. So
I thought I'd been clever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll end the score because nothing here can add to 24, but we'll just have our last turn. So Lisa have a shot, and I'll have a shot. And the game ends. These cards don't score any points because none of them added to 24. So the final score is 12-10.